Well, good Saturday morning to everybody. I'm not doing this outside, so I'm trying to find a quiet place that I can get this done. We're reading through Matthew 26, Mark 14. And really struck me this morning as I was reading through the reading. Jesus spent his years preaching freedom to people, trying to while presenting the kingdom, not trying. He presented the kingdom to them in word as in and in power. So much so that when the Pharisees were questioning me, he said, if you're not going to believe what I'm saying, at least believe what you're seeing. Look at the miracles. Look at what's being done. And when we look at how he loved the unlovable, that he chased after those who were rejected in society. We hear his message of love. We see his love demonstrated. He spent his time healing the sick, uh, casting out demons. Just, it's incredible to think that when it came time to his end, um, this great God of love was arrested with clubs. Was his followers tried to defend him with the sword. His trial was filled with violence as they beat him, and in the days to come, we'll read how the Roman soldiers cruelly whipped him and beat him and taunted him, and then we have the violence of the cross. It's so incredible how ugly humanity is. I mean, just in the news that we're reading recently, I don't know how many children have died at the hands of their fathers in just in this past week, and it's disorientating. It is. It just how a father can do that. How a father in anger or depression or anything else. I told my wife that I'd kill myself before I could ever do anything like that to my children, and just humanity. We look around at the world and we see what we're doing to each other. We see what we did to our God, and it's just plain ugly. And it's hard to believe that our Father could love us. When you look at our ugliness, how could our Father love us? And that's why a lot of people, they work so hard to be lovable. They try to earn his love. But that's the incredible thing about our Father's love, is that he loved us before. He loved us while we were yet in rebellion. He loved us in that state, in that terrible place of the ugliness of humanity. He loved us at our worst, believing in our best. And to this day, people are still trying to earn his love, still trying to work to earn his love. But his love, that's the incredible thing about his love. His love is a free gift. His love is free. It can't be earned. We start changing after we accept that he loves us. After we accept that he loves us. After we accept what he's done for us. Then the changes begin in us. He does not ask us to clean up our act before we come to him. He doesn't ask us to be perfect. He doesn't ask us to even be better before coming to him. Because we don't have that ability. We don't. That we were born into that humanity, into that rebellious state. We were born with that. That is what's natural to us. But when we are convinced of his love and we accept his love, then he puts in us everything that we need for a holy life. Everything that we need. It's in us. And our whole life then is learning to become like him. He made us in his image. And then he gives us the power to be like him. And our whole life is growing, is maturing to become like him. It's incredible when you stop and think about it. It really is. And so we shouldn't be running to him in fear of punishment. We should be running to him because of love. We should be running to him because of how much he loves us. If we run to him in fear of hell, then it's a false relationship. It's us trying to earn our way out of a circumstance, out of a condition. And we can't earn our way out of that condition. It's he did this so that we would love him. He did this so that we would respond in love. And I don't know how we can get away from a church that is more interested in punishment than love. A church, anyway, I'm not going to go there this morning. It just pains me a lot. And I just pray that today will be an absolute day where you realize the Father's love and pour that out upon the people around you, especially those people you have problems with. Pour that out upon them as the Father has poured it out on us. We certainly don't deserve it. And yet he loves us. Yet he loves us. So look around at who doesn't deserve your love and your attention and pour it out on them. And you will be like Father. God bless.